Hello, welcome to the Funko Illuminati. My name is Sean, and today is a mail haul day. So I was going to do a video, and then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do a live. It's been a while since I've talked to people, and honestly, with everything that's happened with the San Diego Comic-Con, I figured we would, shoot the breeze, see how things are after the fact. Now, hold on just a second here. I'm just gonna bring up my channel so I can see everything that's going on. So, well, that is unfortunate. I misspelled pop in a box. I put pop in a bob. Oh well, I will fix that in a moment. In the meantime, so basically here we are. Hey Taz, welcome. Looks like unfortunately StreamYard seems to be delayed, which is kind of sucky, but it is what it is. So I got 3 packages here. I got this little one from Pop in a Box. I got one from YoJay, and I got one from Chalice Collectibles. Hey Ian, welcome, man, welcome. Hope you guys were able to get what you want from the SDC. See? Lord knows I had a bit of issues. I mean, I'm sure everyone had their fun with the Funko Shop. Only one pop I wanted, and for the love of me, I could not get it. I'm sure everyone tried to get theirs. Mine was Black Lightning, had it in the basket, and oh well, right? So we'll make this easy. I have 3 boxes here, small, medium, and large. So which one would you guys like me to open up first? I'm not fussy. Just we got a few people in here, so we'll just open it up and see we'll go from there. Okay. What else was there? Basically, I got everything I wanted from this year. I had to go to a few different places to get it. I mean, first year I've actually ordered online for like all my pops are from online right now. Not a single one have I gone in the store to pick up. I ordered from Hot Topic. I ordered from what do you call it? Hot Topic, EB Games, Toys R Us, Pop Geek. I think that's pretty well it. I can't think of anybody else. But yeah, it was interesting, to say the least. Can honestly say I've never really had to get that, like, work it that hard to get that many people. So I get that many pops. And luckily I was able to get some stuff for other people that weren't able to get theirs as well, which was nice, because I know there were a few people that were not able to get their pops. And so I was able to help a few out, especially here on this side of the border, because Toys R Us got some pretty decent pops. So, hey, LBD. Actually, LBD, if you're not busy, you want to come on for a little bit? I'm only going to be live for about an hour, and then I'm gonna close up. I just wanted to get this out here and get these. But it's up to you, man. If you're interested, let me know. Just shoot me a line on Instagram, and I'll send you the link. So, anyways, let's see what we got here. I guess we'll open up the small box because that's Pop in a Box. So, get up my blade. All right, so this gives you an idea. This is how they ship their stuff. Now, and I'm not gonna trash them on the basis of I've only had 1 pop. Okay, cool, man. 1 second, uno momento, por favor. And that is my best Spanish because unfortunately it is not my second tongue. Actually, the only language I learned in school was French. And between everybody that's currently watching, Madame Stasi, if one day you ever see this video, let me know. But I sucked at French. I probably put that teacher in early retirement. All right, so invite. Hey, Unkept Scratchy, how you doing? Just opened up some boxes. I wasn't planning on doing a live stream. There you go, mate. So yeah, it was. So let's open up Pop in a Box here. So, did I? Yeah, I already scored it. Did I? Yeah. Hey, Christina, welcome. Oh, there we go. So this is why I don't like pop in a box. This is how they ship if you buy one. If you buy two, it's a slightly bigger box, but shockingly enough, it came in good shape. There we are. Lady Venom. All right. So LBD, I believe I just sent it. I will send it again just to make sure. Oh, there we are. I'm going to pull him into the stream. Hey, man.
Hello, my friends. How you doing?
But yeah, so this is how Pop in a Box says they're shipping.
Oh
They,
yeah, I got one of those too.
yeah. Oh man, this thing went on a trip. It went. Oh God, where did it go? Well, Kentucky is where it started. It went from Kentucky to Chicago, from Chicago to Montreal, from Montreal to Toronto, from Toronto back to Montreal, then from Montreal back to Toronto, then to here.
Well, it's traveled more than me recently, so there's that.
You and me both, man. I don't even know if there is such a thing called itchy feet. Hey, Alex Perez. I don't know if there's such a thing as itchy feet, man, but I want to get out and do something.
I'm extremely pissed that I can't even go like work out because when the whole COVID thing hit, I was about to start my whole regimen again, like
Yeah.
the whole thing. I had the whole thing planned out, and for me, I know a lot of people like, oh, why don't you just work out at home and do these things? Like, yeah, it's easy to say that, but when you have a certain disability, certain machines help you get certain workouts done you can't get done at home. You
That's true.
know?
That and there's the energy of a room, like for instance,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you
I
know,
know what it's like to try it at home, and it's not pleasant for me, at least.
no, I get it. I can appreciate that because you need the I don't know. I've always believed that certain environments promote certain things. Like for instance, work. The only equivalent I can draw towards is um, working from home is more difficult than it is to be at work because when you're at work, your brain is set to that mode. So you do what you
Mhm.
need to do, you say what you need to say, and you get everything done. Because we had a coworker who was away on medical leave and just came back recently, and so now she
Mhm.
has to work at home. She's like, "Oh, this is easy. I can get away with more." I was like, "No, you can't. They're watching us twice as much now."
Oh yeah, I bet.
Because before, at least when we were sitting in a chair, they knew we were there, so they weren't worried what we were doing.
Yeah.
Now, no. So, oh, did you try to get anything from SDCC?
Yeah, and the only thing left in my cart by the time I actually got through was freaking Mewtwo. And you know what? I was like, you know what? This just makes me want to get out of the whole Pokemon anyway. Screw it. I'm done. I didn't buy it.
Black Lightning was the only thing I wanted. And someone's going, "Oh, you wanted it because it was expensive." No, I collect DC and Marvel. That's my main collection.
Yeah, and I don't even think there's another Black Lightning, right? It's the first one.
No, it's the first one.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
And I'm
It,
willing to bet anybody who bought it, I would say at least half of them don't even know who the character is. They just know the dollar value towards it, which bothers me more.
yeah,
Well,
I tried to get Black Lightning, and I was there like minute one, dude. I was there. And I heard people who went back after Funko said not to refresh. Some people either refreshed or went completely back and on another device and tried to reorder again, and that's how they got in.
yeah, I tried on my phone and I tried on my PC and I had no luck.
No, I'm saying I've heard of people getting things like 30 minutes after like to be sitting there waiting for shipping. Because
Oh,
I
really?
got all the way to shipping. Yeah, I got all the way to shipping, like no problem. I added everything to my cart and boom, boom, boom. I was there and just shipping, shipping, shipping. I must have waited maybe 5 minutes too much because apparently anybody who waited 30 minutes to 40 minutes and went back to just do the order all over again was fine.
Wow, that's messed. Did
Yeah.
you see the half-ass apology that came out?
Oh yeah, that's total bullshit. And you know, whatever. And
You know,
then this morning, I get a call while I was sleeping that Gemini has all of them up. Obviously, they're overpriced like hell, but they're not as overpriced as like they're going to be later.
did you see my I took a snippet of their Twitter.
No, I haven't seen that yet. I'm making quizzes for Sunday, and I was making my thumbnail for Sunday, so I've been like focused on that.
Oh, hold on, maybe I can find it because I took a snip of it. Instagram. That reminds me, I think I just passed 900 for my subscribers.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't even. It just kind of happened. But hold on.
Wait, are you talking about IG or are you talking about YouTube?
No, YouTube. It's been really slow for me lately. Unfortunately, without drawing attention, I didn't get involved in the current festivities that have been happening with a certain.
Yeah. Okay, I get
Yeah,
you. Yeah,
yeah.
you don't have to keep going. It's anybody who has ears and is in this community knows what's going on, basically.
Yeah. I was gonna say I did I tipped my hat a little, but I did not go fully into it.
Yeah.
Hold on, found it.
I know I made my comments known about certain things, but I only spoke on the things that I knew.
Same here. I basically was just you saw my only post on the subject.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
yeah, I'm live, baby.
Hey, Adrian, welcome. So share screen. Here we are. So apparently, people got very, very salty and proceeded to call Gemini collectibles at their place of employment. And as you
Oh
can see here,
yeah, okay, I did see this, but you can
yeah,
keep going because it's still interesting.
yeah. Please remember that we are selling toys and collectibles and extremely unnecessary to leave full of explicit and disgusting language to our entire staff, including young family members, to hear. You are more than welcome to get your STCC items elsewhere. I'm almost remotely curious as to what the nature of said things were.
Oh, I'm pretty sure somebody said go suck a whatever, and you need to go fuck your mom or something. It's gotta, it's definitely went there. People definitely go
Oh
there,
yeah. Well, I know
and I
I've
guarantee, and I guarantee you somebody called even though they got one item, and they're pissed because they couldn't get three.
maybe I don't know. I just know that the general consensus is that they even had the museum piece, the one that you had to donate money to a museum in order to
Yeah,
get it, which
yeah,
that was apparently the only way to do it. So a
yeah.
lot of people got upset over that. They figured that was. Hey, Jeremy, welcome. Hey guys, if I don't see you, it's because unfortunately right now your art stream is taking its time, and occasionally I keep forgetting to look over to YouTube. But yeah, basically that's what happened. People saw that Funko Pop that was supposed to be only for people that donate to the museum, and people just lost their love.
Well, they probably donated. They don't. You don't know.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure. Well, there's. I know this. Some people may not know this, but a lot of companies that supported Funko in the very, very primal stages of the company have a very good relationship, and they get a lot of product that they probably shouldn't be getting. That is unfair to other retailers.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that compound with what happened online compared to what's happening right now, that set a lot of people off.
Yeah, I understand.
At least
But,
that's my. Not to mention, I mean, Hot Top. At least here in Canada, Hot Topic did not get their everything. Actually, they didn't get anything on the day of. It's been trickling in over the past 2 days. EV Games only got half of theirs. Toys R Us isn't getting anything until the fall, but you can order all online. So I don't know what it's like for the other respected companies on stateside for FYE or Ox Lunch.
so normally I'm the first one gun ho, and I'm out there trying to find stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just haven't been able to get a babysitter to do that. Considering this whole COVID thing, I don't. really take my kid out unless it's necessary. Like normally the kid would just go with me and I wouldn't care, you know. And it's been rough, man. Like somebody offered me the Nightcrawler because Nightcrawler is probably my favorite X-Men than Colossus, you know. And
Yeah.
then I'm into that's the only I didn't like the original Bakugo pop, and I'm not a big fan of Bakugo, but I thought that pop looked cool. So I was like, I wanted to get that one, and then I'm looking for the Goku because I actually like that one, and I'm not gonna pay the absurd amount of money for the original red Goku that's out there. But it's
Yeah.
basically the same. I might as well go buy the original at this point if I'm gonna have to pay for an overpriced one for shared.
Well,
So
I don't know. Like I help run a local collecting group here, and it's been ridiculous. Somebody was trying to sell the 2-pack Sonic, Tails and I guess Shadow, whatever, 2-pack. They were trying to sell it for $100, and they kept getting upset because we kept denying their posts.
oh, dude, I seen somebody do that. Like I've already seen waffles over $100 something for the Walmart exclusives.
Yeah, I've seen a few people do that, especially for the Marty McFly. Like, wow.
Hmm. I'm like, you know what? And I have people hitting me up like, look, well, the best I can do for you is like $25. I was like, that's cool. That's better than what most people are offering. You know, like there's people out there charging you $70 for one pop, and
Uh,
then somebody.
I helped. I've helped. Let's see, this year. Two, actually, yeah, one, two, three, two people, possibly three people tomorrow, and I've done everything at cost, like I've always done. So I
Yeah,
don't, I don't
man,
see, I don't see the point in gouging somebody. Just
because
gotta open
dude, like
the box while we talk.
just just to give you an example of that, like I remember when I first found that troll chase, the giant ass troll chase.
Yeah,
I gave it to them at cost. I was like, dude, just pay the cost of shipping and we're good. You
yeah,
know?
cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't so bad because they lived in New York.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that's decent.
It was decent. I probably paid like $7 shipping or something like that. It wasn't so bad. And and I've done that for the most part. On most things, and either that or I'll just trade somebody something for it. But there's a lot of people out there that are just
Oh,
insane.
I
And then apparently you were allowed to buy like 15 of them, like on any hot topic for those.
actually, what is our topic doing it for? Because they just posted today that hey, we're gonna have these in, and if it's gonna be in, we're gonna sell it for this much and X Y Z. Which I mean is cool, but
No, but I'm saying that they allowed you to buy as many as you want. You could walk out there with 15 Bakugos and it wouldn't matter.
well,
Yeah. Also, for those of you who don't know, Chrono did have, I don't know if they still do, apparently they have a $50 guarantee box for $29.99, which is surprising. So I'm curious to know what's in there. It's probably one of those overpriced overseas Naruto pops that are out right now, or maybe some SDCC stuff. So,
well,
you know.
I got a feeling, especially with the fact that they've brought in their circle on stores that sell like how do I say this? Because Toys R Us here is selling what I would call like a hodgepodge of different exclusives from different US exclusives, like stores.
Mhm.
I get a feeling we're going to see a lot more in the market.
What, a lot more what?
Well, like for instance, I have a feeling we'll see a lot more Marty McFlys in boxes. I have a feeling we'll see a lot more Masters of the Universe because originally Tokyo Toy used to hold Masters of the Universe pops, like they're exclusives.
Oh,
Not,
wow.
not not exclusively, but usually a Tokyo Toy exclusive was really hard to get. You either had three places to get it at the show, uh, from them directly, whether it be online or in person, or through Pulp Culture, which is the Australian site that's a whole different ball of wax altogether.
Well,
Then they turned the whole thing on its head and said, okay, well, Tokyo Toy, you're going to get these two Masters of the Universe pops. Toys R Us, you're going to get them as well. And Toys R Us is cheaper. So, and then they also got the Marty McFly. They got the Shop only Mewtwo. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think we'll see a lot more STCC in mystery boxes just because now there's a larger circle of stores that have this stuff available now.
That's interesting, but huh, I
At
don't know.
least that's. I mean, what do you think?
I know. Okay, so I know at least four people who bought that box that I was telling you about.
I'm going to
So
shoot. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm going to shoot YoJay.
why?
Uh, well, I hate these things because they're a pain in the ass to clean up.
Oh,
He jammed. Oh fuck, man. He jammed. I got a Marvel box and he held it for me and then he reshipped it.
hmm
But he jammed it like it's not like the box is fine, like the inner box is fine. But he
Yeah,
did it in such a way that there is no way in God's name that I can get this out of here without spilling a bunch of these damn things.
I bet that was done on purpose.
Yeah, I really. You think? Crap,
So,
man.
so update on my hot topic. Thank God I didn't go. Apparently, they posted 2 days ago that they had the
Well,
the SDCC whatever,
yeah.
and then they updated the post and it says sold out.
Huh.
Like it's the
Yeah,
same exact it's the same post from 2 days ago. They just edited it and said sold out.
you're wondering, yeah, I'm pouring these all on the ground and then I'm just gonna vacuum them up.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But they did get the Evil and Yasha in.
Yeah, ours got that in too.
Yeah, I ended up doing a trade for it because apparently mine is lost. I don't know in La La Land of mailing. Apparently, could even though I pre-ordered it in the first time it dropped, maybe it's getting pushed back. So like I heard some people are not even getting it till like September.
Why didn't, dude? If you ever need something, message me because 80% of the time it always shows up here at the Hot Topic here, and I
Mm-hmm.
can ship it out to you the same day.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing with the Evil and Yasha, I already had it pre-ordered, so that's why I didn't bother to look for it. But I'm like, shit, I got every single one except that one, and my collection looks weird. I just want another one. I was like, I probably would have took that one out of box anyway. So now I'm just waiting for the other one to come in that I ordered originally, and I'll just take that one out of box.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Um,
And I traded something I had three of, so it's like whatever.
you want to hear something stupid?
So
I'm gonna hate myself for this. So when I didn't think I could get the Toys R Us exclusives, I went to Pop Geek. Now Pop Geek, I've ordered from them in the past. Their shipping is okay. If I was to measure any store on 3 points, it would be packing, customer service, and shipping time. Actually, I'll throw a fourth one in price. Um, shipping, their shipping's amazing. Great. Love their shipping. Shipping time for the time that you order the pop to the time that they ship, that's brutal. That's really brutal. Like I had to wait over a month and a half before they even shipped the pop out that I ordered from them. But they're a second hands like a second tier retail, so I get it. Pop came in great shape. Price is great, but so I ran to their site yesterday thinking I was going to get the pops I wanted. So I ordered everything I wanted, and I don't know how I did it, but I ended up ordering 2 Deadpools. Yeah, yeah. So, good news, people. When they arrive, if they arrive, how they arrive, I'll be doing a giveaway for a Deadpool.
which Deadpool is it?
It's the STCC one. Hey, LBD. Not LBD. Oh my God. No. Hey, KNL Collectibles.
Jesus. It's in
I'm,
here,
I'm,
man. I have a 10, buddy. Just saying.
well, no,
Uh,
I was looking at your name and their name at the same time in my brain because I read left from right.
wait, there was an SCCC that. Oh, okay. The weird, the hated Deadpool, the Wade Wilson.
Yes. All right. So we got Peter Tingle.
Yeah, that's probably the best part of that whole box.
Oh wow, man. I
Smells.
I don't have a sensitive nose, but
Apparently, that box glows.
a lot of them have been. Oh wow, it's hard to describe, but it's like
Smell like cigarettes?
no, it smells like. I ever worked in a machine shop?
No, but I've been to one.
Okay, it smells like metal and cabbage. It's really weird. And the only reason I know that is my stepfather was a welder, and I've been in the shop a few times, and I like the pen at least. And yeah, that's what it smells like. I'm not going to take these out, but oh, well. And I'm going to take the peanuts up afterwards. You know, I deserve that actually. I really do because I once said something to Sean Ryan, and it was like, what was it now? It was a Joffrey, Batman is Joffrey, and a bunch of coffee crisps, and I purposely picked a box that was 2 sizes too big, and I filled it with packing peanuts. And I did it in such a way that I made sure that when I closed the box, there was no way that you could get anything out without having to take a bit of the peanuts out.
Well, maybe that's revenge. It's not like they're not friends. Maybe Sean packed your box.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised, or at least there was some level of, like,
Camaraderie.
well, no, he just tells him in passing. He's like, yeah, I'm packing something for Sean. Oh, really? Well, then, do you have packing peanuts?
It's like, if you don't, I'll buy them for you.
Well, I had a huge bag. There's a bunch of retail stores here, so when I go to throw the garbage out, sometimes there's like these huge bags of packing peanuts just put out.
Hmm. Well, since you were complaining about shipping time,
Yeah.
honestly, a month isn't so bad considering that with Shumi, you sometimes wait like 6 months to 7 months to even get your pops.
Are you serious?
It happens, yeah.
I was going to order from them.
Yeah, they're not. They're good. It's a good company if they have stuff in stock. But if you're waiting for stuff that's not in stock,
Wow, man. That is.
yeah, it's bad. Like, especially if it's something new. Like if it's something that's like, put it to you this way: the Casa Papel pops for the second line of them,
Yes.
they just got them in stock, and I was worried about ordering them. Like, and I just ended up buying them somewhere else. The only good thing is that they have 0.6 millimeter protectors now,
Yeah.
and they ship them in those if it's a new order.
I need to buy a crap load of protectors right now. And the funny part is, too, is my mom's getting into collecting, and which is great. But because her collection's really small right now, I want to get her stuff in protectors because I got a bunch of stuff I got to scan, but I know I'm pushing close. I'm on the bad side of 700. I'm at least getting close to 800 pops. So putting these all in protectors is just never going to happen. But
Well, what do you buy your protectors?
well, you see, that's the problem. Hold on just a second. Mike just sent me a message. There you go. That's the thing. Getting protectors here in Canada is really, really difficult because there's not most of the major protector companies that are made are stateside.
Okay.
So anything I get, I have to take into consideration that it's going to cost a lot to ship over here. That's why when you sent stuff to me, Funko Dad, East Coast Pops, basically anybody really, anyone who sends me something, even and it's in a really high grade pop protector, I'm grateful. I mean, that's probably the second greatest thing in that box next to the pop itself.
Well, I think in my case, I believe that the best thing in that box was the thing that made you cry. I don't think it was the protector.
Yes, it was. I was very grateful for it because I have never. Don't get me wrong. I'm great. Oh well, let's get me back in frame. I'm grateful for anything people do for me. I don't ask for anything. I don't want
Yeah.
a lot of things from people. And when things happen out of when I'm not ready for it, it
Hmm.
catches me off guard. I'm not what I would consider a very emotional person.
Hmm.
So I take surprises very differently.
Yeah. Well,
And
I didn't know you did only one take, so that would made it even better.
yeah, in the cereal. Oh god.
Oh, Jesus. I think that's my second favorite part of the show about that video.
I so wish I had a bucket or something else to toss in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, we have a guest. It's the old man in the mountain.
What do you mean?
So
Come
much.
on, look at this. I don't look so old anymore.
Yeah, talking about
See,
that, you guys reminded me I need to make an appointment tomorrow because I have a show on Sunday and I look crazy with this beard.
well, you see, Mike is the guy that sits down at the base of every mountain and tells everyone about the warns the kids either about the cabin or the cemetery or the ancient Indian burial ground that nobody knows about.
Jesus.
Just so you know, I have brutal signal. There's a storm coming in.
Oh, we had a
So
brutal
can
storm
you guys
yesterday.
see me and hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can see you.
perfect.
Okay. See, it's like video, like you guys keep cutting out and everything, and you sound a little robotic, but I can almost make it out.
Huh.
So, hey guys, cheers.
Eh,
Welcome to the mountains.
so, wow, he's really living it up. Mountain style, mason jar, shaved head. Is this where we're gonna hear about we can't take your rights?
But dude, I have no Funkos out here. I'm going through withdrawals.
I got this box here. Took, let's see, almost a month, and I've waited another 2 weeks on top of that to open. And I know what this is. Something I wanted for a long time. Now I've never bought from this company. This company is Chalice Collectibles.
Okay.
I technically could have got this free. I'll explain. Because it sat at the LAX for a month, I sent them a message and they said, well, if it's there for another week, call us and we'll refund your money back. But I didn't want to be that person. So I waited an extra 2 weeks on top of that. And it finally decided to start moving. Let's take a look at your. Oh, wow. Actually, it's pretty decent packing.
Yeah, they got good packing.
Hi, everybody in chat. I'm not going to look at the chat because I can't go back and forth. So,
Yeah. What is that?
ooh,
Well, I'm going to take these out of the box. More stuff to go down.
yeah. What do you got?
Oh, and they're in speaking of protectors.
Nice.
Come on, camera.
Yeah, you're
Oh, I
missing
see.
out.
Oh, you got the Joker chase.
Oh, you bought the bundle.
Nice, both of them. Awesome.
What's that thing going for now?
I don't know, man. Can someone tell me what kind of world we live in where a man dressed as a bat gets all my press?
Sophia, you gotta drop the computer and you're gonna really get to hear it. You heard me?
Are we about to hear the what do you call it? Are we about to hear the
You're
audio
about-
equivalent of child abuse?
You're about to hear the Spanish come out.
LBD's going to go like original on you and just call you out in 3 different languages.
I think you might have heard my Spanish at the beginning of this. It was brutal.
The only Spanish I know is I can order a beer. So
Uno momento, por favor. That's all I know. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it. She's saying it is $55 BPG.
Was that loud? 55 PPG, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
which I'm just happy to have it.
Yeah.
It was one of the ones I wanted. I was afraid that it got lost in the mail.
It would have
Well,
sucked.
that's one of the cooler chases that they've come out with lately.
How much was the cost when before shipping for that? Do you remember?
65 US
Before shipping?
before shipping,
Oh wow. That's crazy.
so it was worth it.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Well, it's worth the period when they do those chase bundles to me. I missed out on one of them, and now I'm kind of regretting it. And it was a $95 one, though. Like, you had to buy 6 of them to get the chase.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, well, you hope you get the chase after buying
No, no,
6.
no. No. It tells you either you buy one or you can buy the chase bundle, but you get. I think you get. I think,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and then they charge you like the whole 90 whatever.
They were guaranteeing you the chase if you bought the 6.
Yeah,
You bought a case.
and I
Buy a
never did
case,
it.
and then we'll make sure you get one.
Which
Yeah,
you're not really buying it. It's not really a chase roulette. It's more of a, hey, you're gonna take our excess stock.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's right here.
Okay, so he said it was $39 purchase. Now I'm confused what it was now because it was so long ago.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't think that sounds a little bit pricey to me.
I might be.
Most of the chase bundles aren't expensive, to be honest with you. And I would see that one was there. You said Chalice, right?
Yeah, I'm actually.
That one that I'm talking about is theirs, and it was a 6-inch, so that's why it was so expensive.
Well, I'm logging into my Chalice account now. Are you
Yeah.
serious? Oh my god! I friggin' hate this gotcha thing.
What?
You know, click on these pictures to prove you're not a robot.
Wait, what?
You know the gotcha
Yeah.
security. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, click on the 5 kittens.
Yeah. So that's kind of what they
Or
try
hit
to
him with a
do.
hammer. Pick one.
They try to use that to avoid bots on fucking SDCC. That's what they did.
Yeah, and it chokes their system. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that whoever, I'm willing to bet they went for the cheapest possible.
Hey, Tats.
Sorry if I don't say anything. I'm on Chalice right now to find out what the cost of that was. Oh crap! It's not even on there. I forget now. It's been so long. But yeah, it came up to. So it had to be 30 something because they charged me $58 for it.
Oh, that's not so bad. Then you basically got it for the price, and then you got the extra common.
Yeah, you got the common for free.
Yeah.
And you got it shipped that way, so that's not bad for you.
Yeah, well, this was during the height of when everything was happening, right? So most stores were open, and my choices were either play Chase Roulette with collectibles or order the bundle.
Yeah, you want to get stuck with 6 of the commons and have to get rid of them, and
Yeah.
I had that happen with Black Widow.
Hey, here's the problem with their own chases for their exclusive. They do that. Like you automatically have to buy 6 to get it.
that sucks.
Yeah, but like with other people's stuff, like the common ones, they'll do those like 2-pack bundles. It's fine. It's like with the Cora one. I luckily Mitch he let me buy them from him. That better than going into a Big Apple Collectibles and paying that it was like 100 something with shipping.
Yeah, I know with Big Apple Collectibles too. They're I've heard mixed results with them. Hey, Jason.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, the shipping is I know Mitch can ship, so either way, it was a better option for me, for sure.
So, funny side story. Speaking of things, I never use my Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I set it up years ago, and I think I probably go on it maybe once every 3 or 4 months. So you know how Funko posted that lame ass apology of hey guys, we're still working on it. We screwed up and we're screwing up all the time. We're getting better. So I posted a picture that for some unknown reason I've been getting like random likes. The most I've gotten from any, and I'm almost having to. I almost want to turn off the notifications. But yeah, what you're saying about Big Apple Collectibles.
Like I said, some people say they got good things to say about it. Some people have bad things about it. The problem is that when you have that many mixed reviews, it's basically always gonna. It's you always go with the bad anyway, because that means you don't know what you're getting. The insecurity of what your result is gonna be is not good. Like I can say all I want to say about Shumi and how late it takes them, but they always have great packing. That's never a problem, and you always get to protect it.
Exactly. That's actually one of my fears right now. Is I ordered 2 Nightbringer Funks from the Funko shop, and they're coming right from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Which no, sorry, not Kentucky, Tennessee. Which I'm hoping they don't put them in a bag.
Yeah.
Mike, what are you doing?
What's that?
What are you doing?
I think he was grabbing another beer.
I don't drink beer. I drink Canadian whiskey. No, actually, I had to plug my phone in. I got an inverter in my van, and I was down to 24%. I've been the last couple hours. I've been sitting here chatting with Bearded Barbarian, and yeah, it's weird. Some storms come through, so my signal's not great. Like LBD, I hear perfectly because he doesn't have his camera on, and you're kind of robotic for me, so that's why you see me going like, because I'm just trying to get through to what everybody's saying. So I just need to say hi, Dana, in the chat. That's my honey, Dana.
What do you call it? Yeah, Taz. I wouldn't be too worried about it. A lot of Funko shops, a lot of Hot Topics are starting to get them in. I know my store is getting them in. I'm going to try to get one, but the anime crowd here is a little ravenous, for lack of better choice of words.
I live in Jersey, dude. I have people coming from like other counties to my area.
Well, it hasn't happened ever. It's happened here maybe once, but I've heard other places people are getting, which I think is just ridiculous, getting into fistfights.
Getting the what?
Getting into fistfights over this.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I've heard gunshots in malls before, buddy.
Yeah, we don't really get that too much here. I think the worst we'll ever get here I've had, and it was once at the Eden Center, somebody sprayed bear mace. No, it wasn't bear mace. It was regular mace. But still, regardless, spraying mace in an enclosed area with a recirculating ventilation system.
It's crazy.
If anybody needs bear spray, I need it.
Just throw your whiskey
back to the old days of like the Cabbage Patch dolls. They open the stores and people are rushing in and beating each other down to get them. And
Mike, I don't know how to break this to you, buddy, but a lot of people here won't remember that.
Yeah.
Hey, come on! I got the Woodlands haircut now, so I don't look that old. But I just dated myself yet, so yeah.
Hey, I am not ashamed to say it, but I was a 5-year-old with a Cabbage Patch doll.
All right, guys, I hear a child crying for some reason, so I have to head out.
All right.
Figure out what's going on there. If you're still on, I'll be back. But you said you're only going to be on an hour, so.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be on for like another 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go do it.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on, brother. Just in case I don't get a chance to come back, and Mike, beware of coyotes, I guess, and mooses.
I'll be nice to see you again, bro.
Yeah, and everybody in the chat, have a good time, man. Have a good weekend.
You take care, man. Be safe.
Don't worry, I won't get eaten.
Yeah, you weren't around for that, Mike, but it was a mess at the Funko shop.
Well, that's like I had people messaging me. Oh, are you going to go for this? Going to go for that? And I'm like, I barely have enough. Like I barely have enough signal to get a call out. I am not even going to attempt to try to battle with the bots and the people. There's no way I'm going to get anything.
No, I can say this beyond a shadow of a doubt. I never get salty over not getting something. If I don't get it, it's cool, whatever. I'll get it later down the road, or I won't have it at all. It's fine.
Exactly.
I've been collecting since 2000. 13. So I'm patient. However, this was probably the first year in a very long time that I didn't get what I wanted and had to walk away from the computer and just, you know, find.
I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
done.
I
Screw
need,
this. I'm done.
yeah, I need to find a I need to find a menial task to occupy my mind and to keep my hands busy because I'm going to start throwing something. And I've learned
Yeah,
at my age, breaking things just means a mess to clean up later and something to replace later.
exactly. Yeah. I'm going to break a hip, maybe, you know.
Oh God, no! I'd rather not. My father.
Yeah, no, I didn't even attempt. I know there's a couple people out there that, you know, that they've hey, I ordered some stuff for you. I'm like, what'd you order? Yeah, you'll find out. It's like, sucks to be Canadian. You can't get anything. You're out in the woods, but
Well,
it's like,
I will be honest with you. I got absolutely everything I wanted, but one thing.
nice.
And it was the one thing I really wanted. But it's cool.
And
It's
what
cool.
was that?
That was the Black Lightning. That's the one I wanted.
The black. Oh, yeah. Well, that was the one that was supposed to be the show only, and then
Yeah, I really wanted that, and I didn't get it.
did you get a Nightcrawler?
I picked up 2, and then I found out somebody didn't get one. Like their order got canceled.
Yeah,
And we both did it at the same time. So I said, okay, you can have my extra one.
beautiful. And
So-
and that's it. Really looks like that's the way this virtual con has gone. Is some people got 2, some people got none. So and there's a lot of sharing going on, which I love to see.
Well, that's my thought. I mean, here it is. You know, not to sound corny, not to sound anything, but especially here, a lot of my American friends, I'm grateful for having you guys as friends. I appreciate all the subscribers I have, and I thank you guys for watching. That being said, and I don't like using butts at the end of nice things, but here we have. Actually, I'm going to correct a few things while I'm doing that. It's harder for us to get things here, and if I can get an extra of something, okay, Mike looks like one of those pictures you put up at a funeral. Your face just froze for a second, and you had that like cheesy smile where we hear, you know, in memory of. But anyways, as I'm gonna go on and say, and just before the bear came out of the woods and dragged him back,
Exactly.
but by the way, Chasing Pops, LK, you guys are, and you know what? Same with you, Unkept Scratchy. You guys are now moderators. So anyways, what I was going to say is if I get an extra thing, like if I get an extra pop of some sort, I will automatically give it to somebody who needs it at cost, especially here.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, like I said, I got the American friends like, if it goes through.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what I got because things can get canceled so easy with all this crap. So I got some extras. If I do, I'm sending them your way, but I'm not going to tell you until I actually get them because I don't know what I'll actually get because.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, by the way,
just because they build your credit card doesn't mean you're actually going to get it right now.
So, that means you got an extra Black Lightning?
No, you know, I like it, but that was the one that I was going to go for. So I was looking at the He-Man stuff.
That is going to be interesting. Because Tokyo Toy was the one that got it stateside, and Toys R Us got it here.
Yeah.
And the only way to get the Tokyo Toy one was to buy the bundle, and the bundle is sold out now.
Ah.
So, and the funny part is, Toys R Us Canada only ships to Canadians. They will not ship to the US.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Well,
that
it
means
looks like you and I need to come up with the market up here, and we'll get all the we'll get all the Toy Tokyo stuff this year.
well, it's only half of what the bundle was. The other half was some DJ and something from Samurai Jack. But yeah, that's why I said it's going to be a very interesting time for a little while.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a lot of people. Here's how I see it. There are a lot of people here that I talk to, and a lot of people that I like and I trust, and I would go out of my way to help. But there's a lot of people that only talk to you when they want something.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious as to how that's going to be. You know, that one.
Oh, hey, buddy, remember me?
Yeah.
I'm your best friend from here. You want to grab me that from Toys R Us? And it's like, sure, for an extra. Who are you? What?
No, like I'll be lucky. I haven't had a single person that I haven't talked to ask. I had two people ask me. One of them was able to get it from the Funko shop. The other one is across the pond, and I would gladly help him no matter what, because he's in a worse off situation than I am. And so I don't mind helping that person. That doesn't bother me one bit. But I kind of wonder if other people will have a similar situation where someone they haven't talked to in a while will come out of the woodwork, or, you know, I don't know. See, in my case, I'm more than willing to help people. I don't mind, letting somebody borrow my address to get whatever they want. That doesn't bother me.
Oh, exactly. If somebody messaged me, one of our friends, because you pretty much know everybody I know. As soon as like, hey, I want to get a bunch of stuff shipped to your address, then ship it down to me. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it on. I don't care. Yeah. I'll put my address out there for anybody. You need to use it? Let me know. I don't care. There's somebody, can't put your address on, social media. If somebody shows up to my house, one, either they're a friend and they're bringing a drink, or, we won't get into what else could happen, but...
You know what, to be very honest with you, here's my thing, at least from my point of view. I have, in the years that I've loaned my address out to people, I have never had a single person show up at my house. And in the event that they did, I'm not that worried. I can honestly say out of this entire community, there's probably 3 individuals I can think off the top of my head that I would never want them to come over to my place. And not because I fear them, it's just because I feel that they are unstable at the best of times.
Toxic.
Yeah, exactly. And that's fine, but at the end of the day, I don't mind helping somebody out. It's actually, speaking of toxic people, so here's a question I'm going to put out to the room and anybody who's still watching. I help moderate a local collector group here. The person who is the admin for that local group,
we were talking about it earlier.
Past 2.5 days has done nothing but endlessly complain about everything. They've complained about the Funko shop. They complained about collectors. They complained about people flipping. They complained, just the whole gambit of it. So finally, after 2.5 days, in the chat, I said, dude, what is up with you, man? You're always basically, ripping on something.
Quit bitching and complaining.
Yeah, basically,
we're all Canadian collectors. We know how fucking hard it is to get shit.
I like this. Chasing Pops. I'm gonna toss this up there.
Dana's saying she got the Nightcrawler, and not her friend will feel bad for them. 2 blocks away. Oh, they wouldn't even get to the police station if they come to my house and they're not a friend. Even if I don't know you, come to my house, you're nice. Hey, put a bottle up on the deck. Hey, let's have a drink. Okay, cool. Let's get to know each other.
Funny side story. Years ago, we had BTS here in Hamilton. The hotels across the street canceled a bunch of people's reservations because they changed their hotel from a hotel to like a student residence for the foreign private school on the other side of town.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, anyways, they did that, and I come home one day from work, and there's this girl and this guy, and this girl is just crying, like just eyes are red. They have two bags, like two rolly bags with them, and they are just. She is just crying, and he's trying to like calm her down. And I said, "Is everything okay?" Mike is in the woods because he's hiding from the feds. So this girl's crying, and I said,
Why is Mike in the woods? Because I'm Canadian, buddy.
we have to do it once a year to regain our powers. So anyways, this girl's crying, like just hysteric. So I asked what's going on, and turns out that they came from the States and they lost their reservation. All the hotels in the city are booked. They can't find anything, and they're here for like 2 nights, and they got nowhere to stay. And they're now my area of town isn't the worst part of town, but it's one of those areas that's like, oh, it's really nice when it's not, it's the middle of the day.
But once the sun goes down, you don't want to.
Yeah.
Standing there,
babysitting. As soon as the lights go out in the city, that's when things get different. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, oh man, I feel conflicted. I feel really conflicted because this girl is just a mess. So I said, hey, look, I'm gonna make a weird offer, and it's up to you if you want to take it. I live in that building, and I'm willing to let you guys crash there for the night, possibly even the second night, but you can't stay in my place while I'm at work.
Yeah. When I'm home, you can be here, you can crash, you can do whatever, but you leave when I leave. Meet me at the door when I get back.
Yeah, basically. Oh my God, man. This girl's like looking at me. She's like, it's like she's trying to. I said, I'm serious, but I know you guys want to talk about it. So here's the deal. That's my buzzer number for my unit. I'm going into the building now. Whenever you make up your mind, just push that button, and I'll let you in. So I get inside. I get in about 5 minutes later, I can hear this. Instead of just like lightly pushing button, they're like Morse coding.
Oh, you got the old school button where if you just tap, you just get that. Or if you push it.
Yeah, exactly. So this I let them up. They end up sleeping here in the living room for 2 nights. But that's exactly what you said. I have no problem letting somebody into my home as long as I don't get that initial feeling of oh
yeah.
But
if I don't look at you and go, wow, what a scumbag, right off the bat, then hell yeah.
But that's one of the rare.
But just the Tylock, since he didn't know what I was doing, what I'm doing. Here you go, Tylock.
He's currently camping. Eventually, one day you will have to come back into the city.
Eventually, but it's been 2 weeks now, so that's why I haven't been to your lives, Tylock. I've been out here. Yeah, as long as you don't get that initial dirty, but yeah, when you see the girl sitting there crying and he's trying, obviously he cares about her, and it's like they just need a place to crash. Bring it on.
Hey, LBD.
What's going on? I'm hearing about you were talking about creepy people who don't want to let people stay in your house. Yeah. I got a story for you. I took a trip down South Jersey with somebody I was going to school with in New York at the time. He's from PA. About 7 years passed after that trip, right? We spent 3 days over there because I was visiting some girl I was getting to know. And it's about 7 years later, I get a message on my phone. It's like, oh, check out this news article. And it was that same person who had gotten arrested in Florida because he escaped with his son after murdering his wife and his neighbor. And I don't know what else it was or something like that, but they were chasing them all the way down to Florida from PA.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
Actually, wow. I have something similar to that. Me and this girl named Lillian worked with this guy named Jason. Now, James. His name was James. Now, James was a kind of a weird, odd guy. Just really, when you work in an office, you always have that one guy that seems a little off, but you think it's just a quirk and you leave it at that.
Like Sean?
Pardon?
Like Sean?
What's Sean? Me?
Like a guy named Sean.
Oh, I see what you're going at. Cute. So this is about 4 years ago. Really, and the girl that I work with, we ended up working at another call center together, and she messages me on Facebook and says, "Did you remember James Milroy?" And I said, "Yeah, I remember James." And he's like, "Yeah, he's got he's dead." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "Well, apparently there was some weird love triangle between his sister, his brother, and this girl, and he shot her, shot his brother, shot his mother, and then shot himself."
Holy crap! You know, I seen
Yeah,
something like that happen before. Not to that level though.
yeah. She told me that, and I was like, okay, I knew the dude was like a little off, but that is just messed.
By the way, hello everybody in the chat that I haven't said hi to yet. Just came back. Well, I didn't see nobody get like killed or something like that, but I did see that when I went out to visit a friend out on, he was on base in Georgia. We were helping somebody move, and we went to go pick this guy up, and apparently the guy he was serving with somehow he was living in they were living in the same house. It was the son, the father, and then the wife. But now his ex-wife was now his stepmother, and they had a kid together at the same time,
Oh man, that is.
and they're all living in the same house.
I don't know. It's funny too. You ever Google people that you went to school with just to see what they're doing?
Well, for the most part, I think I had them already on social media where I just don't remember that they're there. But yeah,
I went to school with this guy, and long story short, we were friends, and then he started ripping people off, and
Ooh.
hadn't seen him in years. So I typed in his name, and long story short, son of a bitch won $500,000.
What?
Yeah, I saw
Wow.
I saw that, and I went, oh, I want to collect my money now.
No shit.
I want to collect my money with interest.
It's like
Well,
Google mapping somebody's house. Somebody sends you something, you get their actual address. You Google map their house or something like that.
That sounds
I think
creepy
you did
coming
that
from my.
to me, John.
That's a
So
little creepy coming from the mountain. Just saying.
yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I've ever. I think only out of everybody that's ever given me their address, I maybe done it once or twice just to make sure I had the house number correct. Because I had somebody. Well, no, because somebody gave me an address. Okay, here's the thing. This is my theory about Canada. If you look at streets from the East Coast and you move away to the West Coast, you get streets with the more you're on the East Coast, you get streets with names and places and people and things and trees and whatever. But as soon as you get closer to the West Coast, it goes from names to just letters to just numbers, and then it's pure numbers. So you could have 128 South A Street, and then you're on the corner of whatever it is numerically plus letter. So when somebody gave me an address, what was basically it looked like a goddamn math equation. I had to make sure that their address was correct because I didn't want to send it. I didn't want to send it all the way out there and then have it bounce back.
Tylock, I'm not worried about moose. The moose comes into this campsite or anywhere near this campsite, it will be dinner. And Adrian, it was only it's not that cold. It was actually 4 degrees this morning, so not bad. +4.
Thank you, Falcon. By the way, guys, for those of you who are in here who don't know, I do on Sunday normally I go live at 7 p.m. pretty much every week. So from now on, just having a little bit of fun. Sometimes I drink, sometimes I don't. You be the judge of when it's more interesting.
Oh man, I am. It's funny. My schedule is so.
Yeah, I'll be beating you blowing up, bro.
What, my audio?
No, I'm just saying your channel, man.
Oh, thanks, man. No, it's been fun, man. I honestly never thought I was gonna do any of this. I was just having fun with it.
Your
Yeah,
thumbnails are some of the best thumbnail. Like even this, I see it, it's like, damn, bro, like all pro now and shit.
At one point, I had somebody helping me with them, and then I started having to do them by myself because everybody's schedule started getting crazy again because people going back to work.
yeah. That's the other thing I'm wondering too. In about 6 months' time, I have a feeling most people will be back to work, and I'm kind of curious as to this whole YouTube thing with a lot of people. If a lot of people are going to continue it.
Well, I already saw channels go down. To be honest with you, there's
Yeah,
channels that haven't done anything in a month or 2 months and stuff like that. Like it's crazy. Like it's sad to see because some of those people were very interesting. Some to me were not, but that's a matter of opinion. But for the most part, it's sad to see a lot of like interesting people kind of just have to step away. But you kind of had to know it was coming eventually, and like I said, like you said, in a few months, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be a lot more people. You just gotta keep an eye out. You know.
well, I find with YouTube and people in their channels, just you know, again, this is a generalization. This isn't about anybody directly. I find the channels that are producing content more than 3 times a week when they were only doing it once or twice a week, it's kind of like best way to describe it is it's like an intense fire, and eventually they burn out quicker. I just noticed that with some channels. Like there was a few channels that I can think of off the top of my head that were doing started out as doing 1 or 2 videos a week, which was fine. That's average. And then all of a sudden they were doing like 3 to 4 to you know drops a week, average 20 minutes per drop. And then all of a sudden they just disappeared. So,
Well, I've had nothing on my channel for 2 weeks, but
No, and you know what?
like,
There are also those people who are taking a hiatus. Like I can't say the name of the channel, but I know
yeah,
a bigger channel that's definitely like stepped away, and they told me that they're going to come back maybe like in a month or two. And their subscribers are still going to be there. You can't get rid of thousands of subscribers that fast. I'm like they're in the
yeah.
thousands already.
Oh,
So
you know,
they can
yeah.
do that. They can do that.
We all know some, and it's just like, you know, it's great if there's some communication. Is like what happened? Like,
Yeah.
poof, gone,
Yeah.
died. Like,
the real trick to moving up in the world is just get involved and drop them.
yeah.
And that's why I'm
But
here.
the thing is life happens, right? Life happens. I mean,
Yeah.
if shit totally hit the fan in my life or something like that, Sean would know. We
Yeah.
talk outside of this, and a couple
Yeah.
people. But
Hey guys,
I mean,
I'm still here. I just gotta take care of something real quick.
yeah. But there'd just be like all of a sudden there'd be so many people like, where did Mike go? It's just like
Yeah.
there'd be a few people that would know, but I mean,
Yeah.
shit happens in everybody's life. Good, bad, the ugly. I mean,
Yeah.
how many people knew that I was gonna literally turn around and like I didn't know until the day before it happened. I mean, I was coming out here. I wanted to come out here, and it's like now it's like I might be out here for 2 months.
Jesus.
I could.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is one of my happy spots.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. Well, at least there's that.
this like I'm good out here. Like I have a 36-foot motorhome I could bring out somewhere. Don't like it. I'm good with my tent. If the weather gets bad, I got the minivan. I got this beautiful, glacier-filled pond full of fish that I can go. I got.
So where's my
I got
box
a
at?
whole bag of rockets in the tent, man.
I feel like I'm like the only one who's never received any Canadian like treats.
Okay, LBD. This one is actually for somebody right now. However, in another 2 weeks, I get paid. I will send you out a box.
Okay, mix it up. It don't need to be all the one thing. Apparently, that's a favorite because you got like a shit ton of it.
Oh, that's why you did it. Cherie's here. Yeah, break up the
Yeah.
coffee crisps.
Well, no, I told her I would send her and Tylock some. So there's the reason why there's 6 is there's three for him, 3 for her.
Oh, okay, I get that then for sure.
Yeah.
Well, make mine a
Dana,
mystery.
I'm not
Mix it
vanishing on you. I talk to you every day. You know where I'm at.
Sorry, what was that LPD? The old man in the woods overspoke you.
I said just make it kind of make it a Canadian candy mystery box.
Okay, all right. So pickled herring, pickled eggs, and something I found at the bottom of the toilet.
You might get a pickled something you don't want in the mail. I know where you live.
I love
Fine by me,
pickled
man.
eggs. I love pickled eggs. I'm like, okay, send me some. Sean, send me some pickled eggs.
Yeah.
Care of.
If you guys will never hear from me again, just check the news for
There you
crash
go.
planes or something. Because I like once everything goes back to normal, I plan on traveling again a lot. So that's probably the only way you get rid of me.
Your last trip was supposed to be coming to here to Toronto.
Yeah, I was supposed to be in Toronto, and then this month coming in August, I was supposed to be in Cartagena. I was supposed to be in Colombia. So
I can't even say that name.
I am in Cartagena.
Cartagena.
Jesus Christ, Mary.
Hey, Cartagena.
The gringo speaks.
Yeah.
Cartagena, eh? There you go. We'll Canadianize it for us. We'll just say A at the end.
That makes it all better.
My favorite word in Mohawk is the nocte.
What is it?
It's the shut up.
Oh.
Oh, Sean, my ex-wife, she was Cree. Oh yeah, she'd get going and she'd be like, ah! And I'm like, it doesn't matter because I don't know what you're calling me.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're calling me right now, so it doesn't matter.
If anyone in the chat does like talks to me and I don't see it, just because it's hard to keep track of the video and on the phone and like the chat on the phone. I'm on my phone right now.
Well, right now they're just bad mouthing you. They're saying horrible, horrible things.
Oh, Dana just said that if I disappear, she's going to get on a plane and come start searching Canada. Dana, I'm going to disappear.
You know what? Dana says that, but I know for a fact that there have been people that have gone out into the woods in British Columbia and gone missing, and the search parties are like, if it's winter, they just go, no.
Oh, yeah. I'm in one of the areas that if you go missing, if it's anywhere close to winter, they just go, no. Nope.
Also, update because I thought I was gonna get a haircut tomorrow. Apparently, my barbershop is closed to the 28th again. That's weird.
Oh yeah.
You guys closed down again?
Apparently, the barbershop did. I don't know if it's just them or it's everybody, but that's my preferred barbershop because I am now spoiled, and my barbershop it has an amazing staff of all women who do great work, and they pay attention way more to detail, and they give you better service. I guarantee you that.
Well, I told you where I get my haircut, and it's just out of laziness.
Sean hasn't got a haircut in 28 years, so don't even try to.
Actually, I started growing my hair when I was 19, and I do get an end cut.
You get it trimmed. You get your trimmed.
That's not even a real cut. That's like, I probably have pubic hairs longer than that.
You know what? That's disgusting.
I know, that's why I said it.
John's gonna do what's the one female Mortal Kombat where she does the thing with her braid and with a blade in the end of it and like cut your throat.
Yeah, I always try to find a way to make Sean uncomfortable.
God, you're disgusting, man.
I know, but you know I'm just joking around.
No, I'll let your mother know, and then she can deal with it.
I'm curious on the chat how they react because I say some crazy stuff.
Well, Dana is talking about how she's promising that I'd make it out to Brantford at my bestie might keep me. If she's talking about Brantford, Ontario, that's still a little ways from where you were, Mike.
Yeah, no, she's talking about Bradford, Ontario. Her best friend is out where you are. So
Then we have Chasing Pops was talking about nothing close in Ohio, but we have to wear masks, mandate it. If you're in a business social distance, yeah, we have that here.
yeah, we've done that here. If you're on public transit or in a public place, you gotta wear a mask. And I mean, the scary thing is I have masks and freaking hand sanitizer, and I'm out here.
Here's the thing. For my barbershop, most barbershop, the rule is you gotta come in with a mask, obviously. They ask you questions at the door. They take your temperature, and then depending on your answers to the questions, then they'll let you in. Like they'll let you into, get a haircut. But at first it was only hair, regular haircut and style. And then they let you and they do beard cleanup, but they won't do straight shaves or nothing like that.
They won't clean you right up, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. So and even when they start the shaving part, because you keep your mask on while they're cutting your hair, and then when they do the shaving part of it, even if it's just to clean up the beard a little bit, they have like a face shield on top of their mask that they already wear.
Yeah, face shield kind of comes down. Like they wear the face shield, and you have one that they can lift up and kind of work underneath it.
Well, all I know is I learned a valuable lesson regarding masks. You know the disposable surgical ones?
Yeah.
And then you know the ones I posted on Instagram, the one with the air vents on the side?
Yeah, you got that off Amazon or something, I think, didn't you?
Yeah. Those actually I have it put away right now, but these ones, man, best mask so far. I can actually breathe with this. The other ones I wasn't able to.
Well, that's with your freaking asthma and stuff like that. I mean,
yeah.
Well,
you need to breathe easy, but still protect yourself. So
I still have trouble with the mask that I have right now currently.
The only thing I don't like is that it's got Velcro, so I have to literally pull the ponytail this way, and then put it on, and then throw it back over. But at least
look, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and I still have mini chocolate muffins.
Hey, we give me one something sweet. I want to go snack on something.
I got you beat.
I don't think you can see.
I got you beat, Mike.
Oh, Nanaimo bar. Oh my God. Sean, I hate you. Fucking Nanaimo bar. that is my freaking Nanaimo bars. Yeah.
They're impossible to find.
Have you ever seen somebody actually walk into a store with one of the actual giant mask with a freaking big ass, has two different filters, but they're giant filters?
Yeah.
I was like, this isn't World War I or whatever the hell it was. You need to relax.
I don't know. I got the dirty look when I started whistling the Imperial March. Well, I think, you know what? It doesn't matter what you do or what you collect or who you are. There's always going to be somebody in that social setting that has to flex that they have the better gear.
Yeah.
I guess that's them.
Well, that's my thing right now. If I need a good mask and all this stuff out here right now, I might as well just be sitting here with my shotgun going, get off my lawn, kid. Because, it's like, if I got to wear a mask out here, like, it's screwed.
Well,
there's a couple campers close. Their kids kind of came up the other day and were saying, and I'm like, very nicely, hey girls, it's great to see you, but you need to go away. That's why I'm here. I don't want to see people.
Well, my deal right now is just that because I live downtown in a major city, they passed the bylaw that if you're in a public space or going into a public establishment, you have to wear a mask. Well, I live in a major city, so guess what? As soon as I walk out my door,
you have to wear it.
Yeah.
Over here, if you're outside with that one, there's a huge fine.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Like
So-
Tylock was saying, I'm not worried about moose. That's what I gotta worry about out here. I won't show you the stuff in the other tent, because it's not suitable for YouTube, but bring it on. Anything comes into my camp, that's just like on my hips.
Nice. Mine's
That's
bigger
just one,
though.
Hey, just to bring it back over to Funko, did you guys see any of the stuff that they showed on the, I guess would be their cheap rundown version of what the Funko Friday would normally be for the San Diego Comic-Con?
No, what's going down?
Actually, I think just Funko might actually have it up. Hold on. Actually, we're going a little longer than I was expecting, but it's not like I have plans tonight.
I got muffins, so I'm good. Keep her going.
So, hold on. Gonna throw that up there. F11.
Oh, Batwoman soda. Batgirl, sorry. I'm trying to be politically correct. Batwoman.
Who's that supposed to be? Oh,
Some comedian.
yeah, some comedian. Everybody's like, who is that?
I don't know.
He's still number 4 though. It's like whatever.
The retro toy line, which I think they stole the head off of one of the Fallout Vault Boys.
Huh.
Then or Funko sodas.
That actually looks decent.
Yeah,
For a soda, it looks decent.
that'll be interesting.
What is the Chase is metallic or something?
Yeah, it's got a metallic sheen to it.
I know another Sean that's going a little crazy because they announced the Golden Girls pins.
You're talking Foxcrown?
I'm just going to sit
Yeah.
here and look like I know what you're talking about, nod, because ever since you brought up that screen, everything's gone robot for me. So
I'll need to get this
too
for my
much data.
I'll need to get this for my Ghostbusters collection.
Yeah.
What else? Monopoly.
I probably won't be getting anything that's been announced in all that stuff you showed so far.
Yeah, more sodas. Disney, McDonald's.
I didn't know that was gonna be like a, was it a 5-pack?
Yep. Got both the Mayor McCheeses, Mayor McCheese, and whatever the cop was called, Hamburglar, Grimace, and Ronald McDonald himself. And that's pretty well it. I mean, more Alice in Wonderland, which I could have swore they'd done that already, but more Disney.
Dude, they gotta cater to Disney because Disney collectors need to have a complete collection.
You know what's funny? When I look at different fandoms, honestly, I would have to say that now I don't collect Disney, but I have a friend, and she's a very good friend of mine. And
Officer Mac was his name, by the way.
Pardon?
Officer Mac is the name, apparently.
Officer Mac. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's funny too because I used to see them all the time, especially in the playlands for kids before they kick them out. But what I was going to say was, I have a good friend. She collects nothing but Disney, and every fandom is different. But the Disney collectors, they are the most politest, meanest human beings you will ever come across. It's like this cognitive dissonance of they say something to you, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, because it's so polite, but it's rude. It blows my mind because I remember waiting. She wanted me to wait in line with her because she wanted something, and she helped me get some of my Supernatural collection together. So I was like, yeah, okay, fine, sure, I'll go with you, right? So I go there, and she shows up, and I'm like probably the only guy there that I can see in the lineup, and and I'm listening just out of the ambient noise in the room, and holy crap, man, just this very nice, light, happy tone, but just you can hear the venom. I lean over to her and I go, is it always like this? She's like, what do you mean? I said, they're so polite, yet they're so horribly mean to each other. She goes, yeah, it's like that. I said, wow, man. It's like, at least, I mean, the anime fans, for the few times that I've stood out waiting for anime pops, I guess it's a talent we had. So I like I like that. I guess it's a talent we have. Yeah, I would say it's a talent because for somebody I'm a very direct human being. And when you do that kind of thing, my brain has a tendency to have problems filtering that information. At least, and I'll admit that the anime fans, at least those guys, I mean, generally speaking, if they don't like you, they don't like you. And if they like you, they like you. It's very up and direct. Comic collectors, man, they're quiet. It's like a USSR Soviet dead drink.
I wouldn't say that because I've had like just my recent run-ins with the comic book community. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good people over there that I highly respect
Yeah.
in the whole in the whole thing or whatever. But man, do they love to think that other collectors are more dramatic than they are, and it's not true.
Oh no. Comic books, yes. I used to collect comics, and oh man, it's like the only way to describe it is it's like a very, very angry Trivial Pursuit. Really? Well, you should know that Batman in Volume 4, 129 on page 3 and panel 4 clearly doesn't like avocados. Dude, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, if anybody knows where to talk about comics, where I can get a Spider Woman #2 that came out like 2 weeks ago, let me know. Because I got #1, trying to keep track of it.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't touched comics until like a week ago, and that's just because I've been downloading them digitally and reading them while at work. Which I kicked myself in the ass because I realized a week ago, I'm like, I've been working from home since February. Why wasn't I doing this sooner? So I've been literally catching up on comics over the past year.
Nice. At the current moment, I'm actually creating a quiz, so that's another thing. And I was that made me think about that.
Well, the only thing I know about comics was there was a Spider-Woman drawing done a few years ago that apparently pissed a bunch of people off because they apparently was over-sexualized until somebody pointed out that the same pose was done by Spider-Man. Kevin Smith, I think, did a few issues of Batman where he actually made Batman pee himself. Apparently, that was also another issue.
Oh. Amazing Spider-Man 300, the most epic post ever.
all I gotta say is that dude spends hours and hours of the night in a car or flying through the air with no bathroom around. It's not like he's gonna walk into he's bound to pee himself.
You know what? If you like that kind of line of thought, I suggest you watch Mallrats and watch the part where Banky is talking to Stanley, and all his questions are penile related. Like he asks about Mr. Fantastic, if it can stretch. He asks about the Thing, if it's made of rock. He asks a bunch of questions, and finally Stanley goes, "Your friend, he's got some relationship issues, and he's got a severe problem with I think Mike's.
There he goes.
Yeah, you're still on the other stream there. We can just keep. See?
It's Inception.
I'm in the middle of the freaking mountains, and I still got better signal than some people. Like, damn. Because that's the thing is when I did a live, the mountain across the valley. I noticed when I came up here this time, there's a couple towers up there, so that's why the only reason why I even have signal.
Nice.
It's just they put up towers through the valley. So yeah, there's a couple towers across the valley, and I mean, yeah, it takes me 4 hours to download a movie off Netflix, but
well, just do it while you're sleeping.
It's okay. She has
And it all
internet.
depends on the weather. Like there's another storm coming through, like just in this valley. The last couple of days has been crazy with the storms, and there's another one coming. Like it's getting dark back there, but so
Yeah,
that'll also affect my signal is the weather.
so it's getting dark, too dark to see. Do you feel like you're
No.
knocking on heaven's door?
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Well, you know
I
what?
know, don't say.
No, it's fine, man. I didn't know you were a castrati.
See, the false fails. I got like the most epic fire pit ever with the like sort of windbreak on the side. And
Okay, I got a relevant question to that. Did you take your own toilet paper?
oh yeah, triple ply Charmin, man, 24 pack.
Okay, I got a follow up
Oh, yeah.
question. How do you wash your hands?
I go down to the water, and I can either fill up these bins. Trying to see. How do I flip my camera? I can either flip those, or I do go to. I can get somebody to fill it up or bring it from town. I fill this up with water, and then I also have baby wipes. Packs of baby wipes are great for washing your hands. So
Really, man? I see all those pine trees. You should use a pine cone. Go against the grain.
Make sure you scoop it out right.
you want a pine cone? Here, I'll bend down and I'll pick up a pine cone.
You might need a handful of them.
Okay, here, I'll walk over here and pick up another one.
That just reminds me of the 3 shells from Demolition Man.
Okay, you want pine cones?
Hey, Bearded Barbarian. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. For some reason, the chat didn't populate.
Yeah.
But what I was saying earlier about other collector communities, it's interesting. I mean, it's funny. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to go up to Hot Topic to get a pop for somebody. But
Which one?
The My Hero Academia one.
Oh,
Bakugo?
Bakugo. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm still missing Goku. I got my pulse on Nightcrawler. I got my pulse on Bakugo. The Goku's the one I'm missing.
Dana was just showing me Nightcrawler sitting in her local shopping, like Walmart. What? She's in the UK and whatever grocery store. They had this thing, and they had Clawful and Nightcrawler, and like the whole rack of them.
That's crazy.
Well, they're going to be easy to get. I mean, I'm just offering to do this, which is funny because I work at 1 o'clock tomorrow, so that means I got to get there and get back, which sucks because that's just weird.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, a random supermarket, just Clawful and Nightcrawlers, like a whole freaking display.
Oh.
All right, guys. This time I gotta go in definitely. So this time I'm actually signing off completely.
Yeah.
Sean,
All right, bro. Have a good one,
Mike.
Watch
out for the mooses.
Thanks for coming out, LB. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap this up because this went a little longer than expected, but it was fun nonetheless.
Oh yeah, good times, bro. Yeah. Bye, everybody in chat.
You take care.
Night, bro.
Night.
Hey, at least you're not doing a stream when it's 110 fucking degrees in your apartment. And
yeah, well, right now it's I don't even know what it is, but I do know it's a little warm in here right now. It's 24. So
nice. Well, I guess this morning here it was 4.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up because I still gotta get some stuff done, and I gotta pick up a crap load of packing peanuts now, thanks to somebody. So in the meantime, I want to say thank you for everybody that came out over the hour and a half. I appreciate it. This was kind of just off the cuff because I was going to film a video, but I thought, you know what? I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and I thought this would be more fun. So I want to say thank you for everybody that came out. You know what? Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you're able to get everything that you wanted and then some. And see you guys later. All right. Take care now. Bye.
Bye.